Well, hello there, my friends. How you doing? My name is Douglas Ford, coming to you out of my home office out of Houston, Texas. I appreciate you cracking open this real quick video. I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible, but I partnered with my good buddy James Orr, and I told him I wanted to create a transparency video and showing and sharing with partners and the partners of those partners that are coming on board how no one's success with this bank is left to chance. Okay, and a lot of times I like to do that by showing an apples to apples comparison with maybe some things that we may have been involved with, or even invited to, or even heard about, and literally showing you literally why we are different, why we are not things like network marketing. We're not like a Susu or a gifting program. This is literally a bank that we're scaling all over the world through digital assets of these wallets. And as we're connecting these wallets all over the world, it is scaling residual cash flow for everyone. Now, the ingenious of our program is that everybody's scaling simultaneously, right? And so since we're scaling simultaneously, it's a predictable outcome. And all we have to do is just put a strategic plan of action in place, right? And I like the fact that we scale simultaneously because it simply means that what we call a one-time investment of labor, everybody only has to do it just one time, okay? So we're really looking for strategic partnerships, but not trying to get into a long drawn-out introduction. I like to demonstrate and share. You know, we're not about convincing and selling. We like to literally demonstrate. So I'm going to actually go to the back office and literally show you visually how instantly and how money behaves with this particular bank and project, okay? So I'm in the back office here, and you see I have a demo account of James Orr. Now, even though it's a demo account, it functions just like a live account will, okay? And it's not gonna reflect, it's not gonna be real money that it reflects, but it's gonna reflect exactly what a live account would be when it's real money, okay? The demonstration account just, shows you, literally allows people to give us a test drive of the system where you can literally test drive this thing as much as you want, okay, before you even buy into it. So try it before you buy it, as we like to say. Got it? So I'm gonna go to my board, and I want you to really understand what takes place here and why this thing is ingenious. Because what's built in is artificial intelligence and technology, okay? So everybody's doing a one-time out of pocket that no one's ever required to do again. And the reason being is your one-time out of pocket activates your digital bank, okay? And the artificial intelligence of that account, when you do the one-time out of pocket to activate that account, that money that you use to activate the account, watch this, is gonna instantly have 10 people that were in line prior receive from that activation of that account, okay? Now, in this example right here, this will be James. So James invited you, you activated your account, instantly James is gonna receive money, and whoever invited James is gonna receive, whoever invited that person is gonna make money, etc. Whoever invited this person, which is this person, is gonna make money, these people. But the thing about it is this, these people did not invite you, James did. Does that make sense? So watch this. So now let's say, when you refer a partner, your partner is going to activate their account, and the AI technology is going to do the same thing every time. So when they activate an account, what's going to happen? You're going to receive money, okay? So that was the money you used to activate your account, but then because when these guys activate their account, you're going to make money. But guess what? James is going to receive more money. Whoever invited James is going to get more. Whoever invited that person, that person, that person, that person, that person, etc. Now I'm going to go into the slide presentation to show you how all the money unfolds. But I want you to see what literally takes place every single time an account activates. This is serving everybody to scale and not just a few or a handful of those at the top. okay? Unlike many operations that you may have heard of, like MLM or network marketing or direct sales or even high ticket, okay? To where it's always going to be incumbent upon people to have to continue to do something and do something over and over and over respectively in order to continue to receive money. That's why in these operations, the success rate, watch this, is around 0.4%. That's the success rate. Now, that's not by Douglas Ford. Those are the universal statistics, as I like to say, okay? Now, I just don't want you to hear it. I want you to see it. So I'm going to go to share my screen here, right? And you guys can go to the internet and bring this up yourself. So I just did a research. I said, what is the MLM or network marketing success rate? And this website came up, techmistry.com. It's a blog there. It says research shows 0.4% is network marketing success rate, worst industry. Okay. Now they have a chart down here, and it says the below chart shows us the MLM success rate, which is widely ignored by the whole industry. And folks, it's literally better to be a part of an illegal pyramid scheme or even gambling than to be involved in MLM. Okay. But one of the things you can see right over here in the green is called a wage job. It has a 100% success rate. Why is that? I'll tell you why. It offers a predictable, absolute certainty of income because of the contractual agreement between the employee and the employer that when you work a certain number of hours, times, whatever you're going to be making an hour, or if it could be salary or whatnot, this is what you're going to make. And so all you have to do is do the predictable thing, and you're going to get a predictable outcome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with our operation, okay, it performs with absolute certainty. And every time this predictable thing we do that everybody does one time, folks, this is the potential of our success rate. Okay? So where do you think people will fare far better? Something that operates where it's only 0.4% success rate universally, or something that has predictability connected to it with absolute certainty of result, potentially having everyone's success being at 100%. Which one do you think is going to have people faring better? It's kind of a no-brainer, right? So when you talk about a 0.4% success rate, this is where trepidation comes from a lot of people that's either heard about, been a part of, had friends that's been a part of, and they didn't make any money, okay? This is how it looks visually. So remember, it's 0.4% success rate. So this would simply mean, let's say you had an inviter, right? And your inviter invited you, okay? And then you invited a friend. And let's say a friend invited a business owner. Business owner invited, I don't know, a brother. Brother invited, let's just say somebody in Canada. We'll stop it there. But because it's only a 0.4% success rate, this is how this looks. So you'll make money, right? Or excuse me, your inviter will make some money, but then you will probably make little to no money. And your friend makes little to no money, business owner makes little to no money, brother makes little to no money, and some of the people you invited in Canada, or that the brother invited in Canada, they didn't make any money either. Folks, I'm just giving you the success rate there, okay? So this person succeed, that's why you have to play a numbers game over here typically, okay? And it requires people to have certain levels of skill set, like maybe the ability to sell, recruit, and convince people, and things of that nature. Folks, because the way our bank behaves, when accounts activate, we use a pay it forward method because we know every time an account activates, what's going to happen? 10 people in line prior are going to receive every time. So since that's going to be the way that the artificial intelligence behaves, how ingenious is it that this guy pays it forward to this guy? Which is what's going to happen. Money goes to everybody in line prior. This guy pays it forward to this guy one time. What's going to happen? Everybody in line prior is going to receive. This guy pays it forward to this guy. What's going to happen? Everybody in line prior is going to receive. As this is being done, think about it. This person only did it one time. This person, one time. This person, one time. One time, one time, one time, one time, one time, one time. But what happens as that's replicating, everybody doing it just once, everybody continues to scale in residual money. Okay? Because it's predictable, baked into the artificial intelligence. So watch this. I'm going to take these same individuals that maybe don't have any sales skill, that don't, probably can't sell ice to an Eskimo or sell evil to the devil, like is what I like to say. I typically crack a joke here and there. But guys, I'm going to use the same people, but I'm talking about with our bank over here. Okay? And because this happens every time, as I shared with you before, money goes to 10 people every time accounts activate that were in line prior, okay? I ran out of real estate there, but you guys get it. Basically, when an account activates, everybody else in line prior is going to receive money, okay? Now, think about it. In any time, if you got involved in MLM, or if you got involved in any type of whatever, where it involved, involving others. Because, folks, everything has to involve people. You can't have any type of business or organization or community unless there's people getting involved, right? So this thing about referring others, that's the greatest asset in the world. It's just there hasn't been a system to where it can cater to the masses without the masses having to be, like I call Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, or Aquaman in order for people to win. When people can do something just one time, and as it's replicating forward, everybody is succeeding, I believe that's a way, way better outcome and situation for masses of people versus it being a 0.4% success rate, okay? So, and where typically it's only those at the top that make money, right? So watch this. I'm using the same people over here, folks. Bring them over here. So your inviter invites you, okay? What's going to happen to your inviter? They're going to receive money. Let me get a better marker here. This one is running out of ink, I think. But not only did your inviter receive from you activating your account, what else happened? Everybody in line prior also received. Okay? So now you invited the friend. Friend activates their account, right? What's going to happen? You're going to receive money. And who else is going to receive more money? Your inviter. And everybody else in line prior. The friend invites the business owner. The business owner activates their account. What's going to happen? The friend's going to make money. So see, right now, this is where it eliminates a lot of the trepidation people have had. Because the trepidation wasn't when you got involved. It was when you invited friends that they received too. Okay? Instantly, when your friends refer, okay, their partners, they're going to make money. It's instant. Okay? So not only did the friend receive from the business owner activating their account, but you made more money. Your inviter made more money. Their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, etc. Business owner invites the brother. Brother activates the account. Business owner makes money. Friend is scaling. You are scaling. Your inviter is scaling. Business owner invites people in Canada. They open up their account. What happens? Brother makes more. Business owner receives more. Friend receives more. You receive more. Inviter receives more. Are y'all seeing a visible difference between what's happening over here versus what's going on over there? I believe you do. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, this is how our bank works. Okay? And this is why we say our system eliminates anybody's success being left to chance. Okay? There's no gambling of any money. There's no trading. There's no crypto investing. There's no smart contracts. There's no rug pulls, folks. This is our bank and it's our money. It's just with this artificial intelligence, it allows us, just through everyone doing a one-time investment of labor with a one-time out of pocket, everybody's having 3 strategic partners that they're only doing the same, that they're only ever required to do one time as well. And as this one-time execution that everybody just does once is replicating forward through paying it forward, folks, we're basically deliberately making this happen. And as a result, as this continues forward, let's say people in Canada may know some people in Mexico. They activate their account. Now understand, your inviter and you may not know the business owner, may not know the brother, may not know folks in Canada, may not know people in Mexico. But because they're in your success line, this is what happens. So the people in Mexico activate their account. What's going to happen? Their inviter is going to receive, which is the people in Canada. Whoever invited them is the brother, who probably don't know any of these people, still going to make money. Business owner is also going to receive and scale. Friend is going to receive more. You are going to receive more. Your inviter is going to receive more. Ladies and gentlemen, isn't it time that we get a part of something to where as it grows, everybody scales? Are you seeing anybody getting left out? No. Are you seeing anybody, has it been incumbent upon anybody to have to do any more work after they have paid it forward their one-time execution? So your inviter just paid it forward to you. You are just paying it forward to a friend. Friend pays it forward to a business owner and whoever else that he involves. Business owner involves their brother and whoever else they involve. Brother involves Canada and whoever else they involve. Canada involves Mexico and whoever else they involve, folks. It don't matter, okay? So as this continues, so somebody in Mexico knows a church, okay? Church activates their account. Same thing, folks. Money's going to come to these folks here in Mexico. Money's going to come to these people in Canada. Money's going to come to the brother, to the business owner, to the friend, to you, to the inviter. Folks, it's going to function like this every single time, okay? So just want to make sure that you understand and don't view us through the lenses of this. We're not these programs here. We're not MLM. We're not network marketing. We're not direct sales. We're not high ticket. We are a cooperative bank that we are building this bank on the blockchain. And as we're doing so, for the artificial intelligence is sending us real money, because this is real money coming to us. This is not volume. This is not points. This is not credits. This is real money, just like in your wallet, in your purse. But the beauty of it is, again, it's scaling all of us, not just those at the top, okay? So literally people are receiving real money deposits coming to their bank that they're able to withdraw daily. They're receiving money all throughout the month, all throughout the weeks, all throughout the days, and all throughout the minutes, folks, okay? Yeah, all throughout the year, all throughout the months, all throughout the weeks, all throughout the days, okay? Over and over and over again from this day forward. Now, I want to go into the back office here. Well, I want to share my screen. So I want to give a real quick back office demonstration. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time in the demo because I want you to see how all the money unfolds here, okay? But let me refresh here to make sure I'm still logged in. All right. So I'm just going to do one account, but everybody is going to be inviting 3 who do the same. And literally all the work that's involved is what you're about to see me do right here, okay? So you see it says, welcome James Orr. So let's say James Orr came down here and let's say he invites friend 1. I'm gonna do friend 1 bank, okay? Friend 1 bank at coopcf.com, right? So I'm just gonna do one account to show you folks We receive on every single account. 82626. So you see James' account is at zeros, right? So this is just as if friend one is going to be accepting, okay, an activation token is what we have from James. And look what happens when it activates their account. So I'm going to come up here. It goes from zeros to money instantly in James' account. How long did it take the money to get into James' account? See, folks, we have to ask how much money one's made. What's even a bigger thing is how fast money comes to us. See, it's instant, folks. It's on demand. Okay? Again, that is real money. That is not points. That's not credits. That's not volume. But not only did James receive money, ladies and gentlemen, as that account activated from friend one, James made money, but also 9 other people that were in line previously also scaled in receiving money from that account that just activated. Folks, how powerful is that? See, again, we're talking about receiving money independent of our involvement. That's what cash flow is. Cash flow is detaching your time to exchanging your time for your money. This is employing your money to produce more money for you. Everybody's just doing a one-time execution. Now, I'm not going to do 3 friends, but I do want you to see the predictability and the unavoidability. So I'm going to go to, okay, this account that we just created, the friend one. Okay, I'm going to come back here to the money of James. I'm going to open up another window. And I'm going to log into that account that we just created, okay? To show you how instant this is and how this thing behaves and that we dictate it. See, we're dictating this, okay? So when success is under our own power, then there doesn't have to be any guesswork, if that makes sense. See, there's no hype here. We don't have to rely on, on skill set. We don't have to rely on any gambling or any hype that has to be made, okay, for us to make money. No, literally, we dictate and control this. So like this is friend one's bank. You see where their money is at zeros. I'm gonna come down here. Let's say they invite somebody, let's say it's myself, Douglas Ford Bank. Douglas Ford Bank at coopcf.com. Come down here, do 973931. Okay, go on that there. I'm hitting the invite there and watch the same predictable outcome. See, folks, predictability. See, folks, when you have predictability, you have the potential for 100% success. Versus here, when success is based on chance. Success with us, folks, is based on absolute certainty. All we have to do is execute. That's it. So that's the only thing that we can't guarantee is the guarantee if you're going to be a strategic partner to do one-time execution. But the money is a given. Okay? That's what I want you to see more so than anything. But watch this. As friend one was receiving money from that Douglas Ford account, let's go to James. Let me hit refresh. James hasn't added anybody else, folks, and yet he made more money. Not only did James receive more money, 8 other people just received more money too. Okay? So watch this. Now we're going to go to that Douglas Ford account. I'm going to go to a third window and get back to the money of these two. So I want you to see the predictability and the unavoidability. So I'm going to go to this window here, my Opera browser. Okay, I'm not co-op. There we go. Just showing you the transparency of this. But folks, please feel free. I would encourage you invite you to take this thing for a test drive. Okay? You take ownership of it, possess it, have James or whoever is putting this video in front of you create you an account, and you go in there and add as many accounts as you like to see that this performs as advertised. Now listen, so we're in Douglas Ford's bank. Now remember, Douglas Ford was invited by friend one, not by James. But I want you to see when friend one had Douglas open up an account, friend one received $11.75, right? But it moved James to $13. Now, if this thing is predictable and it's to mathematical certainty, and we're talking about predictability, has 100% potential, right? So let's go back to Douglas Ford account. We're going to add one account with him. Let's say we're doing a LeBron James. LeBron James. Now, first off, what should be the amount of money that goes into Douglas Ford's bank with one account? If you say $11.75, you would be saying correctly. So hit invite there. So that LeBron James account just goes active in this example. And look what happens in Douglas Ford's account. The same thing that happened in friend one's account, $11.75, and the same thing that happened in James or before an account opened, bringing in 13. Now, because James is at 13, what should be friend one's result now that one of their friends, Douglas Ford, has invited another one? It should be $13. So watch when I hit refresh. Is it predictable, folks? $13. Y'all seen that 13? So not only did Douglas Ford receive from a LeBron James account opening, let's go to James, but your friend one received, and I refresh on James, he has more money too. Okay. Let's go back to Douglas Ford's account here again. Let's do two accounts here. Let's do a Ricky Hayes Bank at coopcf.com. And after this, guys, I'm going to show you all the money that's on the table. And let's just do an organization. Let's do Fred's taco stand. Okay, Fred's taco business. At coopcf.com. All right, so come down here, 98110. So we can see 1175 is already there. When I hit invite, just as if those two accounts went active, look how soon money comes into Douglas Ford's account. Was it instant, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. Let's bounce over here. Now, even though friend one, okay, is still working on getting their 3, will they still receive money? Let's hit refresh. Even though they only had one account personally that they've involved. Yes, see, 1550, folks. See, they still only have just the one account. See that? Just the Douglas Ford. So they have 1550. Okay. Now let's go to James's bank. Did James receive more? Let's hit refresh. James, do you have more? Oh, hold on. I logged them out because maybe it just timed out here. Let me log back in. Remember, it was at 1425, but he's going to have more money. See, James' account is at 1675. Okay. Guys, are you guys seeing everybody scale, or are you just seeing just James scale? Remember, not only did James receive money, not only did friend one receive money, not only did Doug receive money, but ladies and gentlemen, 7 other people that were in line prior also too scaled. And I ask again, isn't it time for a business that as we are involving others, everybody is scaling? Now, one thing I want to point out is that the money that you're seeing is not just only coming to us one time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's coming to us over and over because it's residual. And the reason it's residual is because everybody's doing a $28 subscription every 28 days. But everybody's subscription that they're doing, that's not going to come out of their pocket. Why? Because see, look at this. When Douglas Ford invited 3, because everybody's paying it forward to 3, it's covering your subscription. See, 35 is higher than 28. And what happens as this is replicating forward with Douglas Ford's partners doing the exact same thing? It covers their subscription, but what is it also doing? Scaling everybody else's money in line prior. So folks, as your subscription is due, it's going to be coming out of your earnings, not out of your pocket, which has been a big, again, disdain and trepidation for a lot of people because they always had to pay auto ships, meaning that they had more outgo than income. Well, folks, we get your subscription eliminated with your one-time execution. So now all your money that's coming to you is passive cash flow, liquid money. So now I want to go to the money here and bring up this slide. So again, I go back to, because even as everybody's doing a $28 subscription, folks, you are receiving from everybody's $28 subscription that has an account after yours. Here's what I mean. So let me go to the money here. Okay. And I'll be out of your way. This will be the last thing I present. Well, let me just show you this here real quick while I'm here. So right here is all the work that's involved with what we do. Let me move my video out of the way. So everyone has just 3 minutes of work. To set up your account is right here. Put in a first name, last name, email address, and phone number. Okay? You're going to have 3 partners, strategic partners do the same, who each have 3 partners do the same one time. These actions instantly scale your partners to $35 residually. You guys saw me in the back office, right? $35. While at the same time, this is simultaneously scales you to $47 residually, independent of your involvement. And so folks, we get on the escalator, the automation does the rest. It literally as we're getting on an escalator. It's really how simple this is. And having 3 partners do the same. Everybody's doing that. Having 3 partners do the same. And as that's unfolding, folks, it's taking us all up. Okay? So this cooperative bank and AI technology is set up for everyone on demand, predictably, instantly, continuously, and increasingly to receive ongoing residual deposits passively independent of our involvement. Cooperatively doing a one-step, cooperatively doing one step, cooperatively doing one step, 3 minutes of work, one time. You, your partners, everyone, simultaneously receiving instant withdrawable evidence all along the way. Real money, okay? That's just someone who shared their results there. They've already amassed over $2,000, okay, with this particular project. Now, let's share with you how the money unfolds here. I want to go to a different slide here because I want to make big emphasis right here. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for strategic partnerships. The only way to scale without increasing your hustle is to duplicate yourself. Adding the wrong partners will just add to your headaches and increase your daily interruptions, a one-time execution that takes us all up the income escalator, okay? So here, it's absolute certainty to all. Let's recap. Everybody's just doing a one-time execution. A cooperative one-time execution. No one is required to do any more work. No one is required to involve any more people. Everyone receives instantly and residually from all digital assets after them. Yes, from all of them. Just 3 minutes of work, one time. All accounts after you. will contribute to your yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily cash flow, folks. It's a game changer. Okay? So now, I'm going to pan this out as if people are taking either 3 hours or 3 days. I'm not going to take you fast, whatever, because it literally can be done in 3 minutes. You guys saw when I was back there. So literally what you saw me do in the back office, okay, is all anybody's doing. So let me go back and let me just share that with you. So right here with Douglas Ford, what he did, came down, 3 people got in line after him. They activated their accounts. Boom, $35. What skill set is required to do what you just saw? None. No skill set other than to how to type and press buttons. That's it. I need you to see this is what all anybody did. Will do. That's required. Okay? So let's go back to the money. So I want to point this out. If you are absolutely certain you will not be able to involve 3 who do the same one time, don't do this. Okay? Don't waste your time. Okay? It's okay. Because we realize, not everybody wants residual cash flow. But if you're one of those ones that, brother, if I don't know anybody, I can put this in front of enough people to get 3, come join us. So again, if you are absolutely certain you will not be able to involve 3 who do the same one time, don't do this, okay? So you are doing what you saw me do in the back office, okay? It's going to bring you to $35. So now, that's your only one-time investment of labor. But not only did money come to you, money went to everybody else in line prior. Your inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, etc. So look at this. Your partner is only doing this one time. It brings them to 35, it scales you to 47. These guys here are only doing this one time, which are your strategic partners. Okay? Brings them to 35, brought your partners to 47, brought you to 96. Their partners only doing the same thing one time. Their partners only doing the same thing one time. Folks, as this is unfolding, look at what's happening to everybody's money. You're at $987. Let's say everybody was taking 3 days to do this one-time execution. To a mathematical certainty, that brings you to $987 just 15 days in. That's 2 weeks in 1 day. Now again, folks, we control it. So it could be faster than this. It could be 15 hours. I'm taking this with everybody taking 3 days. Not 3 minutes, not 3 hours, but 3 days. But it could be 3 hours or it could be 15 minutes. The same set of circumstances can happen in whatever time. It's going to be the same money, folks. These guys, their partners do the same one time. Everybody's involving 3 who do the same one time. Okay. Their partners do the same one time. Folks, have I said that you or your partners or their partners had to do any more work or were required to involve any more people? No. Remember, everybody's subscription is $28, but that's every 28 days. Has anybody gotten to 28 days in this example? No. You're only 3 weeks in, you're at 5,242. But here's the beauty of this. Another 3 days goes by. Look where it brings your partners to 5,242. They're in their 3rd week. Consequently, as you are here, your friends are here. Think about that. Have your friends done anything since their one-time execution? No. But see, your friends' friends are here at 2360. Have they done anything since their one-time execution? No. Look, their friends are at 987. Have they done anything since their one-time execution? No. Look, their friends are at 258. Have they had to do anything since their one-time execution? No. These guys are the same. Scales everybody's money, folks. Now look, your partners are at 13,423. They're only just 24 days into this example. These guys' partners do the same. Scales everybody's money, folks. What was required of you? A one-time execution. How about these guys? A one-time execution. A one-time execution. One time. 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 So folks, all parties win here. All parties win in this operation. There is no trading. There is no crypto investing. There is no smart contracts. There is no rug pulls. Now I'll be putting this to a YouTube video to share it for James to share it with his team, and you guys can share with whoever you guys would like to share it with. And when I was in the back office there, you guys just tell your friends to take out the names I use and put their names there. Because it's going to function the same way, no matter whose name it is, no matter if it's a business, an organization, a community, a corporation, a church, charity, nonprofit, school, booster club, alumni, fundraiser. It doesn't matter, folks. Hospitals, okay? Any organization, folks, are looking for more residual cash flow than they currently are receiving right now. And for 98% of people, okay, they don't have cash flow coming in. And the reason why cash flow is important, folks, because we have residual obligations, bills, and expenses, but many of us are only trying to trade time for money to cover residual subscription bills. We want to get your residual income coming in on subscriptions to where it can offset and exceed your monthly bills and expenses and overhead and funding goals that you may have. So now you have residual cash flow, residual funding, residual income that's greater than and exceeding your monthly bills and expenses and overhead. That's why cash flow is important. But it's been very, very elusive for about 98% of people. Because typically it takes a whole lot of effort, takes a whole lot of time. Here, this bank on the blockchain, because of technology and the evolution of technology and artificial intelligence, folks, we now have a system to where with predictable mathematical certainty, with absolute certainty being involved, it's not going to be incumbent upon anyone to have to continue to do something over and over and over and over and over in order for us to continue to receive money. And it's not an operation where only those at the top are going to receive before anybody else does. No. You saw we all scaled together. Okay? So with that being said, folks, this is a one-time execution system. All digital assets after you, cash flows you instantly and residually. We all scale in cash flow simultaneously. The replication of the one-time execution scales everyone from $35 to $13,423 and beyond. Yes, folks, there's more money on the table. We just, tabled it at $13,000. We don't want to overcook anybody's grits. But there's a whole lot more money on the table that you're going to receive, that everyone's going to receive, independent of them doing anything, because everybody's just doing a one-time execution. So only involve strategic partnerships. Okay? So I'll go back to say this again. If you are absolutely certain you will not be able to involve three who do the same one time, don't do this. Okay? Because we don't want any stickiness in the conveyor belt, if that makes sense. We want it to be a straightforward, clear path, because everybody's going to scale and everybody's going to win who participate. Okay? So, let me stop my screen share. So again, with that being said, folks, get back in contact with the person that sent you this video. You guys can right now just invite and we ignite, okay? We work together as a team because we don't want to leave anybody's success to chance. So maybe just hear me explain it to your partners. As you hear me explain it, you know, it's rubbing off on you to how to explain it. I keep it simple. I just read what I see. So there's no skill set that I'm looking to emphasize that you have to be articulate as me or, you know, presenting like me. No. Literally what we do when I showed you in the back office demonstration, that's literally how we market the business. We take people into the back office, create them a free demo account, and ask them, hey, give us a couple of names. We'll put them in there so they can literally see and test drive how this thing behaves and operates. So instead of asking one, how much money they made, take notice, we all will make money as advertised. So my name is Douglas Ford. I'm gonna put this to YouTube so you guys can have it and pass it around. It's always a pleasant pleasure to bring you this information. As I conclude, every time we come together and present, we just don't want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you way, way, way over the top. Take care. Appreciate you cracking up this video. I look forward to working with you and speaking with you real, real soon.